Confiscate the money. That girl is a real proud small world, all her friends know me.
So we are back at the brand new episode of Cincinnati Stingers MyLEAGUE here in NBA 2K17. But last episode, we went into another season of the Stingers franchise, and we went and picked up a first overall pick and picked up our point guard, our new franchise point guard, Archie Wells, who's not that bad, I guess. 73 overall, 21 years old. He's got great playmaking, great offensive skills to start off his career. So maybe he might be able to gel well enough this crew, because right now we got a pretty good team. You have Gar Snow, who's upgraded tremendously since picking up 31st overall a few years ago in the draft, and plus Craig Lawson and Coty Kerr is commanding the paint right there every single game. So Archie Wells, 73 overall. His overall may be deceiving. He's got great stats for a 73. He is clearly not a 73 if you look at his stats. Maybe average 78, 79 kind of range. So first overall pick, he's got a lot of hype to him, so maybe he might be able to go and lead the Stingers to maybe a championship this year in his first rookie year. I don't know if that can happen. Our team's had basically no luck at all in the past few years when it comes to 2K simulation and facing the Boston Celtics every year in the ECF or in the semifinals. So Boston's one team you have to get ahead of, as right now the Celtics not even in the top 3 right now, so maybe might be due to their division or whatever. But 37-5 at this point in the season, 38-5, not that bad I guess, or 40-6 now. So maybe doing well with the rookie point guard. I have no idea why we probably wouldn't, because we got a team full of playmakers. Gar Snow obviously is a triple-double machine. If you look at his stats, he might be able to average a triple-double sometime in the near future. But All-Stars this year, we do have Craig Lawson, Coty Kerr, and Chris Mayo in there for All-Stars. So no Archie Wells in his first year, but I mean, pretty good All-Stars there. We had actually had All-Stars this year, just pretty surprising. So Craig Lawson back on the All-Star sheet, but when it comes to stars, nobody picked up the man who's number 1 right now in Rookie of the Year. If you look at his Rookie of the Year thing, I mean, if you look at the Rookie of the Year voting right now, he's number 1, and they don't even have the Rookie of the Year. But number 1 MVP right now is Chris Mayo, Coty Kerr, and Craig Lawson in there too. But Archie Wells, Rookie of the Year right now, and he's not on any of the Stars or Elites teams. That makes no sense whatsoever. But Coty Kerr and Craig Lawson are up there for, I believe, Defensive Player of the Year, and Coty Kerr and Gar Snow are up there for Most Improved. So might have a few awards this season, but we probably won't though. 2K will screw us over in the sim again. But you have a few players to re-sign, like Gar Snow. Got to re-sign a major right now. He is a key part of our future. He obviously re-signs 24 mil for 3 years. I don't know why you can't sign more than 3 years. I'd love to lock him down for years, but like 5 or 6 years, but can't do that. And Chris Mayo re-signed him too, plus Edgar Steele, and I believe Stefan. So re-sign all the guys, because we're doing well right now. We're 61 or 51-10, so not doing that bad. As right now, we're on a winning streak now. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 23 games in a row to end off the playoffs. So Riley Beal Jr., MVP once again, 36.5 points per game. Archie Wells is your Rookie of the Year, not even on the All-Star team for the rookies, but Coty Kerr is your Defensive Player of the Year, even over Craig Lawson. So Coty Kerr, great year. But Art Thompson Jr. wins Most Improved over Gar Snow. So Kevin McHale, Coach of the Years, that's crazy to see that too, as all the NBA first team, you have nobody. All NBA second team, you have nobody. All NBA third team, you have nobody. Finally, defensive team, you do have Coty Kerr, and Craig Lawson is on the All-NBA defensive second team. So major disrespect to all the Stingers. Chris Mayo should have been on the All-NBA third team. Just saying right there. But Archie Wells all on the rookie first team. I'm surprised they even had him on there, because usually 2K doesn't like when guys like on the Stingers are on all the NBA teams. But right now, we are in the playoffs right now. Obviously, first seed in the East. We're taking on the Miami Heat in the first round. The Heat, 42-40, 2 games above 500. I mean, we should be able to easily destroy them with a roster like that. 71 overall at small forward. We're going to expose them completely with Chris Mayo there, but their bench is pretty bad too. So, I mean, we got Thon Reed and Archie Wells out for a few days, or Archie Wells out for 4 to 6 weeks, so pretty major there, as we do have our backup point guard, Bacon, in there. But Mayo out 37 points and 15 rebounds for a double-double in the first game right there, as we wouldn't take this one 1-0 here, now 2-0 here after the second game. So up 2-0 here. Chris Mayo, 44 points, 13 rebounds, and Gar Snow, a triple-double in there, 18 points, 13 rebounds, 12 assists in that one. Just killing the game right now is Gar Snow. So Gar Snow, walking triple-double here, up 3-0 here against the Miami Heat, as we're basically destroying it completely. So Mayo, 40 points, exposing his matchup at small forward, as Coty Kerr, 35-12. Now we're going into game 4, trying to go and sweep the Miami Heat in the quarterfinals, and we do. 134-114 final. Moving on to the semifinals to take on, I have no idea who, but a few double-doubles in that one. Obviously, Thon Reed and Chris Mayo had great games for us, so the Stingers we're doing pretty well, I guess. 23 assists for Patrick Bacon as we're taking on the Boston Celtics in the semifinals. The Celtics, their weakness. Look at they have Mike Conley and Fred Baxter at the 1 and 2. That's where they kill us as their point guard and shooting guard. But look, this year we actually have a good shooting guard, so maybe you might be able to go and expose them. Or no, we're probably not going to expose them, but I mean, game 1, we take game 1 at 126-111 final, as we had a decent game so far, I guess. Now game 2, we take game to go up 2-0 here, as Lawson puts up 40 points, Kerr 24 and 15 for double-double, and so on. So Gar Snow 17, 12, and 9, almost triple-double there, 1 assist off from a triple-double. But game 3, they take game 3 to make it a 2-1 series here, 128-100 final for them, as Conley Jr. great game, but Lawson 27 and 13 for double-double, Gar Snow 3 points away from a triple-double once again. And game 4, they take game 4 to make it 2 apiece here in the semifinals. So Lawson 19 and 10 for double-double, but Kerr 21 and 8. It's not too bad there. As we're going into this game, we got to win this one, obviously, game 5. And we do 120-99 in final. We destroy him in that game. As Lawson, great game by him. And now we have to go and take this series here. We obviously has to take. If we don't take this series here, we're gonna go and lose this series, obviously, in Boston. But if we win this one, 131-119 final, we're moving on to the ECF. We finally got the monkey off our back and beat the Boston Celtics. So if we beat the Celtics, like personally, I believe we could beat any team. So maybe we might be able to go on to win the championship. But 2K Sim has destroyed us from doing that before. So you never know. As we're taking on the Chicago Bulls in the ECF. The Bulls, second seed in the East, obviously. They have Farley, they got Delk, so, I mean, their point guard, shooting guard combo, very good there, but maybe our team, like our bench and our Chris Mayo, might be able to go and maybe win this one. But they take game 1 to go up 1-0 here as Mayo puts up 30 and 11 for double-double. But other than that, though, our team kind of underperforming there as Farley puts up a great game. But game 2, we take it to make it a 1-1 series here by 4 points. So Lawson 23 and 14 for double-double. Farley 47 points on us, so Farley is going ham on us. But game 3, we take it to make a 2-1 series here. 142-110 final, we destroy him by 32 points. But Mayo 26 and 10. He's doing very well, basically. But now 3-1 here after we take game 4. Wells came back and put up 29 points in his debut, 9 assists, at least his best debut here so far. As we're going to take this game, and we don't, as 133-130 final, we lose by 3, and now we got to go and take the next game. Obviously, Farley puts up 50 points, and has a 3-2 series for us, in favor for us, but we take this one, and now we're moving on to the NBA Finals, take on the team that, the Kansas City Knights. The Knights, an expansion team like a few years ago, but the Knights a great roster, the 90 overall Tate, 85 overall at point guard, so a great bench obviously too. So you never know with these Knights, as we have no injuries, they have no injuries. Mono a mono, fair matchup there. As we're in Cincinnati, we take this one, 149-122 final. Coty Kerr 35 points, 10 rebounds for a double-double. Kerr is having a great season for us so far, as it looks like Hopkins, a great game there for him. But game 2, we take this one, 139-109 final, we destroy him by 30 points. Wells puts up 33 points, a rookie against the Knights, 33 points. It's crazy to see that out of Wells. Even though he doesn't have the greatest shooting categories, he's a pretty good player, I guess. But game 3, we take this one, 122-160 final. We're up 3-0 here against the Knights in the NBA Finals. So a triple-double by Gar Snow, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. So he's a walking triple-double here. And now it's game 4. We're going back to Kansas. We're going to game 4 here. We have to go and take this one in Kansas. Let's go and sweep the Kansas City Knights here in Kansas. We win our first championship in years. We take the first quarter, they take the second, and it's all tied at the third. As we're going into the fourth quarter here with a small lead of 1 point.
Like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
On the court right now for Cincinnati. They've got Kerr, and it's Lawson in at the 5 spot. Pass to Hopkins. Easily outside. This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And they've done it. The new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
been waiting a long time to say this, but your Cincinnati Stingers are once again the NBA champs. So 7 tight years without a title, and finally, you finally win the championship without Nick Cheeks, Shane Wheeler, Francis Jenkins. We finally did it without them. So, great game by all our players. Chris Snow stepped up completely in the regular season and the playoffs. And obviously, Gar Snow, a surprise. He had, like, I don't know how many triple-doubles in the regular season, plus in the playoffs. So, this man, basically Russell Westbrook in a way, without the speed. So, we are the NBA champions. Coty Kerr is your finals MVP. He was a DPOY this season. So, Coty Kerr, drafted 7th overall. Craig Lawson, 1st overall in that same draft. So, I mean, great players in the same draft. It was probably one of the best draft classes I've ever seen so far. So here are our stats from the playoffs. Obviously, Chris Snow stepped up big with his points per game, and Wells even 22 points per game. I averaged a double-double here in the playoffs with assists and points. So, I mean, the rookie point guard, though, 73 overall. You didn't think you'd see that it was 73, but he had a great season for us. But now going on to our regular season stats. We had a great regular season, though. Craig Lawson has career high in points per game, so that's always great to see that for that one, too. But triple-doubles and double-doubles. 50 double-doubles by Lawson and 20 triple-doubles by Gar Snow. That's incredible to see that. 44, to put this in perspective though, Russell Westbrook, 44 triple-doubles here in real life at this point of his career, and 20 from Gar Snow in this, like, his only 3rd or 4th season. So, I mean, crazy season by him. Hopefully he continues that on the next season. But going into player retirements, though, we do have Alton Ogman. We do have a few other guys like Cam Norton, too, former Stinger himself, 4-time champion, 3-time All-NBA 3rd team. So, I mean, great career by him, though. He was on the Stingers when he traded for him in the infamous Jason Tatum trade. So, he's a great asset. We did end up acquiring him, or trading him for the 1st overall pick that got us 96 overall Craig Lawson. So, I mean, Cam Norton, he's very special to our organization when it comes to that. But Joey Walsh did retire too. 10-time All-Star. Obviously, he's going to go to the Hall of Fame. 1-time Rookie of the Year. But look, no rings, though. So you can tell he was in that dynasty era of the Stingers there, where we just destroyed every single team every single year. But the rest of the things that we do have Craig Bledsoe on there. It retired as a free agent. But we also have Antonio Craig, though. Antonio Craig drafted him 31st overall in 2025. It was a Stinger for about 3 or 4 years. So not too bad of a career from him. But look, we go to staff retirements. Logan Mills, our CFO, and Kevin McHale retires. So Kevin McHale, you think he's like 84, 85 years old, but Kevin McHale, oh my god, you should see how many Coach of the Year awards he has. He has tons to his name, so probably one of the greatest coaches of all time. I'd say he is the greatest coach of all time, because look at his rewards, though. Look at this. Kevin McHale just won this year. Kevin McHale, I don't know how many times it is. I can't even count this many times, but I believe it's like 15 years he won Coach of the Year, so I don't know, don't quote me on that one, but 15 years around that is incredible to see Coach of the Year, though. I don't think it's ever happened in the NBA before. So when it comes to league meetings, we do have expansion to add one team to the league, but personally, I didn't even add this team to the league, so I have no idea who it was. We're probably going to do expansion next year, though. As we go into the draft lottery, we do have a pick, which is a Spurs pick, but we get nowhere as we're still 14th odds in the draft. So we're 14th when it comes to draft picks. So moving on to staff signings here, we do have no head coach now that Kevin McHale retired, but we're going to go and sign Blake Griffin to go and succeed Kevin McHale as the Stingers coach. So obviously Blake Griffin was on the team a few years ago as assistant, now he is the head coach. As we go into the 2043 draft with the 14th overall pick.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Tyler Weaver from the University of Missouri. With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Derek Pearson from the University of Texas. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Adrian Davis. We have a trade to announce. With the 4th pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Stevie Patrick from the University of Minnesota. We have a trade to announce. With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Gilberto Ballesteri from Italy. The 14th pick in the NBA draft, Edward Fias from the University of Kansas. The 32nd pick in the NBA draft, Michael Walls. In the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select.
So another actually good draft class this year. 82 overall, 19-year-old Tyler Weaver. We're going first overall as a point guard. So Tyler Weaver, great. He's gonna have a great career at the Memphis Grizzlies. But when it comes to the rest of the draft, pretty decent, I guess. A few 74s, like a 70s, 68s, and the top 20s. So I mean, not that bad, I guess, when it comes to this draft class. A lot better than last year. The last year's a mess when it comes to draft class. But our picks, we did end up picking somebody first, 14th overall. Not the greatest guy, but Tyler Weaver first overall. He's gonna be a great pick for the Memphis Grizzlies in the near time future. But moving on to free agency, though, we have 89 overall: Okidi, Marshall, Duncan, Sherman, and Barry. So not the best free agency, but it's okay, I guess. As now that is our roster for the next season. So anyway, I guess on this episode off right here. Make sure to like, subscribe for more Stingers Fresh Expo. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.